You guys are so bad. Like, I gotta give this speech, man. Oh, gosh. Okay, I took off my hat because it fell off. Look at this. It's me. Okay. All right. Oh, my goodness. Whew. Okay. I'm sorry. I'ma try. Oh, my gosh. Okay. Whew. Your Highnesses, Your Excellencies, President Hamilton, Vice Chancellor Al Bloom, Mr. Berkeley, esteemed faculty, distinguished guests, and the class of 2017. On this very special day, I invite you to immerse yourself in complete gratitude. To the United Arab Emirates and the nation's leaders, thank you for giving us this space and opportunity to become college graduates. Even though this specific year is named the Year of Giving for the UAE, giving is certainly a legacy of this place, a legacy that I'm sure will continue. To our family members, the ones who are sitting in this live audience and the ones who could not make it to Abu Dhabi, we know that we did not get here alone, and we owe you in ways we cannot even calculate. To the wonderful professors and administrative staff of this school, we thank you for facilitating the daily growth and development of our minds and perspectives, and we hope that you continue to improve the ways in which you engage with us inside and outside of the classroom. To everyone from the marketplace to library cafe, all the way to the dining hall, AD&H circle, public safety, you are the reason why we knew what comfort and security felt like for the past 4 years. Thank you. Class of 2017, whether you have a post-graduation plan, or you're like me and the only thing you're sure of is the flight back home, thank you, Global Ed. Breathe and be happy because we are going to be just fine. Plans will change, and we will be fine. Decisions will have to be made, and we will be fine. The same gratitude that I encouraged just moments ago, extend that to yourself and give yourself some love because completing the undergraduate degree is no small feat, but girl, we did it. Got the hat to prove it. Anyway, okay, I'm done. I'll stop. Okay. We are graduating, but I wonder if we've learned. I wonder if we see and hear the same. No, I'm not asking if we share the same opinions. I'm asking if we share the same foundation. Do our eyes see that the Great Barrier Reef is gone? Can we hear how ridiculous it is that we still have to say that Black souls deserve to live? Can we treat justice like a requirement and not a trend? Do we understand the tragedy of refugees chasing new attempts at life because they cannot survive in their own homes? The utter fact that Somalis, South Sudanese, Nigerians, and Yemenis are not guaranteed a meal. Are we trying to guess which global crisis I'll reference next? Do we realize that that is a problem? Are we inconvenienced by these realities? Are we deconstructing the problematic norms, or are we duplicating them? Can we seek better without seeking to be saviors? Can we taste our pampered privilege? Can we bring ourselves to hold the weight of our own speech? Are we uncomfortable right now? Does it matter? Don't request earplugs when the cries of our complacency ring through the silence. Instead, ask yourself if you can see how many fights for genuine freedom are going on right now. Can we see ourselves as part of the whole fight? Are we aware that this is not up for negotiation? Or do we still have to dream that we actually care about common humanity? I don't want to have to dream that we are aware of the current condition of the world we live in. I don't think any of us wants to stay in the dream phase. This isn't to say dreams are useless. Rather, they are a powerful starting point that leads to beautiful results. The biggest dreamer I know is my mother. She dreamed of what her unborn children could be, and with a small glimpse of our potential, she left Cameroon and went to the United States. a land known for its numerous opportunities, but it's also a land that continues to target the very foreigners and other groups who built the land and also maintain it to this day. She beat down every form of doubt and cultivated a space for her children to grow up and glow up. You see this? As we should. And here I am standing in front of you by the grace of God, and let me make it clear that I am not a dream, I am a loud, relentless reality. And I'm not unique. I'm not unique at all. We are all here right now, present and pulsing in our vivid, colorful realities. And we are just getting started. So it is in these moments where we celebrate being one step closer to new realities that I like to remember where it all started. I want to share something my mother tells me all the time. She says, if I could go back in time, the only thing I would do differently is that I would go to school. Even though I know how schooling can help her do more than she already does, it's quite clear that the person she is today is more wise, more powerful, and more essential than a whole lot of people I know who went to school. All that to say this: we have all enjoyed the privilege of an education. Understand that privilege does not mean inherent superiority. We are better than no one but our past selves. We happen to have had more doors open to us than others. We have more skills than some. In turn, we have an obligation. Every day we read news of someone somewhere dictating others' freedoms, disregarding our common humanity, but you knew that already. The question now is, what will we do with what we have? This is one of our many beginnings. This is where we can start to show that we care about something other than ourselves. It's not about papers and GPAs and capstones anymore. No, it's about understanding our impact potential. We have a responsibility, and we owe it to those around us globally and more urgently locally to care. Whenever my classmates and I hear the phrase global leader, you heard the laugh? We laugh to ourselves. We make fun of it all the time. Maybe it's because we know good and well that we have not achieved this ambiguous citizenship simply by taking classes and traveling to very beautiful countries. We don't need a title, we need passion. The class of 2017, and you can Facebook fight me on this, knows passion. We know it. No, we know it. We know it. We know it. We each have something we are willing to lose sleep over. We are filmmakers, social justice activists, innovative scientists, thespians, critical historians, and founders. We are also kind, hilarious, thoughtful, and very critical. So I'm going to take the time right now to say that you please don't anonymously drag me on Confessions if this speech wasn't what you thought it would be. Like, just tell me, just don't go on Confessions, please. I'd rather we have that conversation, that open dialogue, All right. From Sama to Saadiyat, we have maintained a spirit of initiative and constant productive activity. From our own experience, we know that we make effective change by being exactly who we want to be. We make change by doing. Now, I'm not saying that we can only measure our success or even change, for that matter, by macro grand feats. But I am saying that we need to take the time to think about our positions in this world and how we can use what is already ours to stand up, speak up, and in certain cases, act up. Today, let's prepare our minds for the task of securing our own and others' well-being. Today, let's embark on Mission Impossible and count all of our blessings. Remember the people you share this space with. Not all of them look like you or come from the same place as you, but here we are together. Remember that your new lifelong friends were once strangers to you. Remember that as much as we like to think we know everything, we simply do not. We just don't. Remember that everyone else, like you, has someone that they love. Today, I ask that we operate in that love and we refuse to consume hate so easily. I ask what Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, asked: Vigorously love for others what we love for ourselves, and it's okay. Conversion to Islam is optional. It's okay. I'm just quoting him, all right? Yeah, you don't gotta be scared of us. Like, today, I ask that we reject comas of ignorance and instead remain conscious and vigilant. Remember and reflect. Challenge the standard. The classrooms are closed, but we must remain willing to learn. Learn new lessons, relearn old but precious ones, and unlearn the harmful. But above all, let's learn how we can exude the best versions of ourselves. Let's choose to do well and do good. Today, tomorrow, always.